Hey guys, it's Josie. So today I am going to be talking to you guys, as you can guess from the title, about the new Tartelette Palette. And this is part of their spring collection. So first of all, this is what the packaging looks like. And when I saw the palette online, people talking about it online, I kept thinking that it was going to be so much bigger than what it is. Which maybe that sounds stupid to you guys, but whatever. Like, I don't know. I thought it was going to be huge, and it's like not even the size of my face. Not that that matters, but I just thought I'd throw that out there. So it's definitely a lot smaller than I thought it was going to be. And I find it to be, this is pretty easy to travel around with. I've been doing makeup on the go half the time because I'm running late to work or school. So this has been really nice to throw in my makeup bag and put on when I'm going to school. This retails for $44 and there are 12 shades in here. So to put that in perspective, the Urban Decay Naked palettes have 12 shades in their palettes and they retail for $52. This is a matte palette. I don't know if I said that before. And it's a neutral palette as well. So for me, I love matte eyeshadows and I pretty much only wear neutral eyeshadow, so this was just right up my alley. And the packaging, I can't talk. The packaging of this thing is absolutely beautiful. I love the little gold detailing on it. And sorry, I'm like looking in the mirror behind the camera to see and make sure that I'm in focus and that I'm not like talking to you guys and I'm like, hey, I'm not even in the frame. But I love the gold detailing on the palette as well as like the pretty ombre purple because purple is my favorite color. So the packaging is just on point for me. And then once you open it up, I'm trying to show you it so I'm not like flashing the mirror to you and I'm not blending you with the mirror. So it has just a bunch of neutral shades, as you can tell, just brownie colors. These are kind of a little bit more taupe hued, and the middle ones are purple shadows. Now, you might be thinking, well, why is it a neutral palette if it has purple eyeshadow? Purple eyeshadow is a pretty neutral color. It's not like a crazy color to put on your eyes, and it pretty much works for all eye colors. So I thought that was really nice to do that. So I'm just going to discuss the palette now. It also has a giant mirror that can stand up on its own, which is really nice. So if I'm doing my makeup, I can just kind of set it down on the desk in front of me, do my eyeshadow, my makeup, and not really have to worry about a mirror, which is really nice. And also, if you guys are curious, I did do a blog post on madeindenver.blogspot.com of this that has a lot better swatches so you can really tell how they look versus on camera on video, because I'm still like trying to get the hang of doing swatches on a video. I'm just going to go through and tell you each shadow in the palette as well as I will swatch it on my hand. This first one is called Free Spirit and it's just a cream. You can see that even like on my skin tone I can still see it. That's this one up here. And while I find swatching them, the shadows tend to be a little bit chalky and kind of have a little bit of fallout. On the eyelid, I don't find that to be the case at all. They're really wonderful and buttery to put on the eyes, and it's really nice. Next is a shadow called Force of Nature, which I am wearing that on my eyelid along with the color Wanderer, Dreamer, and Supermom. So that's the shade called Force of Nature, is that one there. Next one I have to show you is called Dreamer, which is this one right here. A really pretty coffee brown color, I guess I would describe it as. And then the next one is called Multitasker. And this is definitely a darker brown than the previous color, but still beautiful. I don't know if you guys are really familiar with matte eyeshadows, but matte eyeshadows tend to be a whole lot harder. They tend to be harder to blend out on the eyes, just because of how they're made. But I find these ones to be pretty simple to blend. I don't really have any issues with that at all. Moving on to the purpley row. This one is called Caregiver. I put this on my eyes, but this is a pinky purpley lilac-y color. Really, really pretty. I'm loving that. This color is called Super Mom, and this is kind of a mauve purple color right here, and that's really pretty too. The next color is called Best Friend, and this one is definitely a lot more purple, but I've used this on my crease before and it isn't too crazy. It's really nice actually. The next color I have here is called Bombshell. Ooh, that looks beautiful. That was just one swatch, or like one rub through the powder, and that's how pigmented it is. That's incredible. It's like a purple black color. Next color is Super Mom. I feel like the lighter colors are the ones that tend to be a little bit more chalky. This is Super Mom here. It's just a white. Yeah, the first colors in the row, I feel like tend to be a little bit more chalky than the rest, but they're not like difficult to work with. This is a shade called, it's funny, I started off like in the middle and now it's kind of like moving this way down my arm. Anyway, that is called Wanderer. Really pretty. Brown color, love it. Next one is called Power Play. And this is a gray taupe color. Definitely more cool tone, and I don't really find myself reaching for these types of colors, but it's still really pretty, and it's almost kind of like has a purplish undertone to it. The last color in this palette is called Fashionista. Oh my god, that's so pigmented. Is just a black eyeshadow, which is this last one right here. I don't ever really use black eyeshadows for anything, but that's so pretty and so dark. It's wonderful. It's funny because I'm wearing my sweatpants currently because I didn't feel like putting on jeans, and now I have all kinds of like eyeshadow on my leg. So that's good. Opinions overall. I have had this palette for about 2 weeks or so, and I am so happy with this palette. I love matte eyeshadows. They're awesome. They're wonderful to use on their own or with like a shimmery shadow and a matte in the crease. This palette's beautiful. Pigmentation is wonderful. Eyeshadows really aren't very chalky at all, and all around I love this. Guys, so that was today's video. If you guys liked this video, please give it a big thumbs up so I know to do these kinds of videos in the future. If you want like more in-depth swatches and like my opinions, go to my blog post because I'm going to write a bit more about the product than what I was saying on here, because I don't want to be rambling in a video. It's easier to ramble on my blog and edit rather than ramble and have to like chop up footage. More in-depth review of this palette is going to be linked in my blog down below, which is madeindenver.blogspot.com. All of my social media links will be listed down below and at the end of this video. Like always, I hope you have a good rest of your day wherever you are. Stay weird, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!